Hi, I'm Debbie Pefferle, and you're listening to the weekly tip from basicboardgovernance.ca. I am at number 8 in my 10-step series of the habits of effective boards. So today we're talking about the growth mindset. If you haven't heard about the growth mindset, I am not going to summarize all the information here. There's a lot about it. The comparison is growth mindset, fixed mindset. How it would apply to a board is that a board that has a growth mindset is going to try to do things, and if those things don't work, if they make mistakes, they aren't going to get bent out of shape about that and decide that they're never going to try that again. They're going to try another way to do it. So what you might hear from a fixed mindset board is, we're not good at that. What you will hear from a growth mindset board is, we're not good at that yet. So the kinds of boards which are willing to make mistakes, learn from them, move on, try it another way, they would have more persistence, I think, than a fixed mindset board. And, they're going to be more able to kind of roll with how things change. When something changes, they don't say, oh no, we don't do that. We don't do email. We don't mess around with that kind of stuff. They would, be able to move on and, try new things. So you want to have a growth mindset on the board. You want to adopt that, because if you're going to achieve the vision of the organization, it may not be a straight line from where you are to where you want to go. There's going to be obstacles. There are things that are going to be in the way. And a board that can adopt the growth mindset is likely going to be able to keep at it, hopefully, until they achieve that vision. So trying to adopt the growth mindset should allow the board to be the kind of board that is persistent, that doesn't give up trying just because they run into some kind of roadblock.